Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to show you one of my latest acquisition. It's a gun that I have, I got from a trade with a good friend. I give him one of my. It's part of one renovation I'm doing on my collection. I give him one of my entry-level AK. It was a 74 actually, which I put a bunch of stuff and parts. And we find, we discussing a couple of possible gun he had for trade, and we come up with this very nice Kimber Raptor. Pro Raptor 2 in 45. The gun of course is not brand new, it's being shot, which is a good thing. We know that it's been working fine so far. The gun of course is unloaded before everybody freaks out. The gun comes with a nice case, 2 air-round magazines, some paperwork with warranties and so forth, 2 of these Allen key you're gonna need in order to disassemble the gun. We might do a video about disassembly in the future. As you can see, it's like a regular 1911. You gotta engage with the safety, with a little pin, the rod, which is inside here, and then proceed with regular disassembly. I mean, it's slightly different, a little bit more complicated. I do prefer this style, the regular 1911 style, but I give you a couple of informations about the guns. I don't want to spend too much time. The weight is about 35 ounces with the empty magazines. The length is a 7.7 inches. The magazine capacity, of course, like we said, is 8 round, like we said before. Is a 2 thumb safety, of course, ambidextrous, which is a good thing, Has a full length guide rod, of course, and the material is steel, finished in matte black, clearly. The width of the frame is 1.28 inches. The material, the slide is steel, of course, matte black again, just in case. The barrel is 4 inches. What else we got? The material of the barrel, steel, match grade, of course. The twist rate is left end, 16. Sights are tactical wedge tritium night sights with a radius of between 5 and 7 radius. They're kind of, I tried them. They need to be, I don't know exactly how they work. This specifically one, I gotta find out. And I mean, in a sense, if I need to leave them outside and recharge with a light, or they're already charged with the material they use for it. I'm not a big on this stuff, but seems like when I left them for a couple of hours under the lamp, they gonna kind of somehow increase their luminosity. It's a plus. I like having it in a gun in general. The grips are a zebra wood with a scale pattern. It's kind of cool. I really like it. It's really actually give you a good grip. I like this texture over here actually on the front of it, as on the rear. The thumb safety is actually has these little grooves. It give you a little bit of feeling. One thing that he has also a very nice match trigger in aluminum with match grade aluminum. It's come already with some settings. I do believe there is a set screws, inside here that you can adjust it if you need to. It's really smooth. I can show you. Really smooth trigger. The size is very nice. Actually, it can be a really good concealed gun. Slightly heavy maybe, but the feeling is really good. Feels really good in my hands. What else? There's also a cool feature. You have a round chamber indicator here and on the side too. So if there's a round in the chamber, I don't have a dummy round, so we can show you the feature. Unfortunately, I do apologize. I gotta buy some of them for dry fire and everything. Other than that, I mean, the gun has been, like I said, slightly, has a little bit of use, but again, we're talking about a gun in a shop is normally around $1,200 so I think I got a pretty good deal. And we might do a video in the future and talking about it. I got a feeling that my wife's gonna steal it. Actually, no, I promised her to buy a Kimber, so I think it's gonna be a good anniversary present. Even if it's not a new gun, I think it's still a pretty nice pistol. She's a big fan of 1911s, and she's always looking for a concealed carry one. It's actually, I would say, except for the weight, if you have a good holster, that seems like I said a good of course you might need to carry 2 magazines because they're only 8 rounds, but again, it's a 45. It's a pretty nasty round, it's my help. Other than that, there's nothing much, guys. That was just the first impressions of the gun. It's really nice. As soon as the guy showed it to me, I'm like, I'm taking it. I always want a Kimber. You know that I have already two 1911-9, and I'm in love with them. They're medium level 1911. This one, it's really, you can feel, you can see clearly the difference. Well, that's it, guys. That was my first impression on the Kimber Raptor Pro 2 from Kimber. And guys, any question? If you have one, if you want to know anything else about the gun, stay tuned. There might be more video. If you have one, if you want to give me some feedback, feel free. You're more than welcome. I'll see you soon. Next time. Bye bye.